Are you tired of spending hours tidying, only for the mess to creep back in a week later? What if I told you the Amish have a secret method, one that flips modern decluttering on its head, and it actually works better? Forget trendy gadgets and expensive organizers. The Amish use a reverse method so simple, it just might change the way you clean forever. Amish Simplicity, faith and intentional living. The Amish believe in leading a simple life guided by faith, humility, and community. They say God has called them to a simple life of faith, discipline, dedication, and humility, and they strive to live deliberately rather than accumulate possessions. In practice, this means their homes and routines focus on utility and necessity. Nothing is kept just because, and everyday objects are chosen for purpose. As one Amish guide explains, choosing simplicity is a symbol of humility. Worldly gadgets or flashy decor have no place in a life built around family, work, and faith. This intentional minimalism naturally keeps Amish houses uncluttered and peaceful. The reverse decluttering method explained. The reverse decluttering method upends the usual approach. You start by emptying a space completely, then refill it with only what you truly need, instead of sorting each shelf or drawer in place. This method suggests taking everything out at once and laying it on a clean surface. As organization coach Leo Babauta advises, you should empty it completely, then clean that shelf or drawer, sort through the pile, and put back just what you want to keep. By resetting the space to zero, you can clearly see how much or how little you actually need. The Amish way twist is to then allow only the most essential and useful items back in. No random trinkets or impulse buys. In this way, what's left is a collection of truly necessary things that earn their place, and the rest is donated or discarded. Step 1. Empty the space completely. To begin, remove every item from the room or area you're decluttering. Furniture, containers, decor, everything. Bring all your belongings into the open and start with a blank slate. This radical reset is the heart of the reverse method. By taking everything out, you uncover exactly what has accumulated over time, and you free yourself to clean surfaces thoroughly, floors, shelves, walls, before putting anything back. As Babauta notes, take everything out of shelf or drawer at once, empty it completely, and then decide carefully what goes back. This step alone saves time by eliminating the need to work around clutter, and it forces a conscious decision about every single item. Step 2. Refill with only what's needed. With the space bare, now sort through your items one by one. Create piles to keep, donate, or discard, making quick decisions about each object. The Amish mindset helps here. Ask if an item has a useful purpose in your life, or if it merely adds clutter. If it hasn't been used in a long time or doesn't serve a clear need, let it go. As Babauta recommends, handle each item only once and put back only what you really want to keep. For the Amish, the yardstick isn't joy or aesthetics but practicality. If something isn't needed for work, family, or basic comfort, it isn't worth the space. The result is a pared-down set of possessions. Everything left has a reason to be there. Save time with daily Amish routines. After the initial purge, the Amish keep clutter from creeping back by sticking to simple daily habits. They spread small chores throughout the day instead of marathon cleaning sessions. For example, Amish families often spend just 10 minutes each morning and evening tidying. Over time, those minutes add up to a constantly orderly home without the stress of an all-weekend effort. Typical essential chores include: make the bed every morning, one quick step that makes the whole room look tidy. Wash dishes or load the dishwasher daily, so counters stay clear. Sweep high-traffic areas, kitchen, hallways in just a few minutes. Wipe down surfaces like kitchen counters and bathroom sinks after use. Put away stray items immediately rather than letting them linger. These routine tasks, making beds, doing dishes, sweeping, wiping counters, etc., are exactly the basics Amish list on their chore charts. There are no fancy gadgets, either. Amish cleaning relies on simple tools: vinegar, baking soda, rags, broom, and elbow grease. Because they skip the endless aisles of products and pricey gadgets, their cleaning is straightforward and fast. Even without technology, these steady habits save time and energy. A little each day prevents hours of work later, and a plain broom or rag often works as well as any specialty tool. A calmer home, mental benefits of less clutter. A clutter-free house isn't just easier to clean, it's also better for your mind. Research shows that decluttering replaces assumptions that more is better with the concept of enough and helps release the stress and anxiety associated with multiple possessions. In plain language, having fewer things can make you feel less anxious. One Simplicity blogger even notes that waking up to a clean, minimalist living room brings her calm and joy, whereas cluttered rooms make her mind frenetic. The Amish know this firsthand. By living with only what they need, they avoid the mental overload of excess stuff. Every item kept has a purpose, and every item removed reduces distractions. The result is a peaceful, clear home that naturally calms the mind. Amish minimalism versus modern tidying trends. How does this Amish-inspired approach compare to trendy methods like KonMari or common minimalism? Marie Kondo's KonMari method asks you to spark joy with each item and keep anything that does. Many modern minimalists push sleek Scandinavian design or the latest organization tools. The Amish do neither. They're not aiming for a Pinterest-perfect aesthetic. Amish housekeeping isn't about perfection. They're aiming for function. KonMari often turns cleaning into an emotionally charged ritual, keeping items for sentimental reasons. Amish decluttering, by contrast, is more practical. If something isn't useful for daily life or community and hasn't been needed recently, it doesn't earn a spot. As one scholar notes, KonMari emphasizes the joy of putting one's house in order, whereas older methods, and the Amish way, focus on the necessity of paring down. In short, Amish minimalism isn't about style or joy-sparking knickknacks. It's about simplicity for its own sake, driven by values, faith, thrift, self-sufficiency, rather than trends. The spiritual roots of Amish cleanliness. The drive to avoid clutter in an Amish home is rooted in faith. The Amish believe that worldliness can keep them from being close to God, so they intentionally limit technology and excess possessions. Simplicity itself is considered humble and God-honoring. The Amish intentionally restrict access to unnecessary items so that modern distractions don't intrude on home and family life. In practice, this means no television, no designer fashions, and no knickknacks that serve only to impress outsiders. Every decision about what to own is filtered through their religious values of humility, community, and stewardship. By keeping only what supports their faith and family, the Amish feel their homes can remain a quiet sanctuary. As one Amish source puts it, they live a simple, unworldly life by choice. The simplicity itself is spiritual. How to try the Amish reverse method? Want to give this a try? Here are the basic steps to follow the Amish-inspired reverse method. Empty it out. Remove everything from the room or area you're tackling. Take each item and set it aside so you're truly starting from zero. Clean thoroughly. With the space bare, vacuum, dust, and wipe down all surfaces. You'll be surprised how much easier cleaning is with nothing in the way. Sort each item. Go through your pile one piece at a time. Decide to keep Donate or toss and be tough about it. As Babada advises, handle each object only once and decide its fate without second-guessing. Return only essentials. Put back the items you've decided to keep. Ask, do I need this? Does it serve a purpose? And do I use it regularly? Only those that truly earn their place should go back on shelves or drawers. Maintain with daily habits. After the reset, adopt small daily routines to keep clutter from creeping in. Spend just a few minutes each day on basics. Wash dishes nightly, sweep regularly, etc. In time, this becomes as natural as the Amish doings, and your home stays orderly without extra effort. These steps reverse the usual process by starting with a blank slate and only refilling with what matters. You save hours of debating each item in place. The clean surfaces motivate you to keep them clear, and you'll quickly notice how much simpler life becomes. Embrace intentional decluttering for a peaceful home. In the end, the Amish way is about more than having a neat house. It's about living intentionally. By regularly clearing out unneeded items and sticking to a routine, you reclaim time and mental energy. Many find this approach a breath of fresh air. With fewer distractions, your home becomes a calm refuge, and you spend less time stressing over stuff. Try emptying a space today, and notice how your priorities shine through. Like the Amish say, a home with less hurry and more heart is more than a cleaning trick. It's a way to live closer to what truly matters. Sources. Insights are drawn from Amish cultural resources and cleaning experts. Each citation shows where the ideas come from. If you found this Amish-inspired method helpful, imagine how peaceful your home could feel by living with just what you need. Simplicity isn't just a style, it's a mindset. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's ready to declutter the Amish way. See you in the next one.